Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Distinguished. Okay, so I am going to address some things. So I'm gonna try to make this a short video, very short. So I'm not talking about no tennis shoes. I'm not talking about no tech. This is me coming straight from the heart. Okay, we are going through some stuff right now dealing with this country, actually the world. And like I'm gonna say it like this: unless you've been living under a rock, you can see what's happening here. We're falling apart. Now, I'm a Democrat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not vote for Donald Trump. And I don't have nothing against the man. I have nothing against the Republicans. I'm very upset with both parties, Democrat and Republicans, because one side is allowing things to happen, and the other side is barely doing anything to stop it from happening. I've seen a few people that will stand up on both sides, and I'm not talking about that group of people or those folks, but I'm just talking about as a whole. When you see somebody doing something wrong, and you know, like, I want to say this, like, if your family, everybody has a family. If somebody in your family does something wrong, you're going to say something to them about what they're doing wrong and try to stop them from doing it. And that's the problem I have. Nobody is stopping this man from doing the crap that he is doing. And it's like, y'all don't, it's like being that one person in the room saying, y'all don't see this, y'all don't see what I see, y'all don't see this happening, and nobody gonna say anything. That's the problem I have with this country. The relationships that we had before this man stepped into office is pretty much broken. Do you not understand it will take years to reestablish relationships with this country? The trust has been broken because of one person's way of thinking. The crap that's happening. 4 years ago, you was able to sit down. You heard a little bit, but you didn't have to sit glued to the TV almost every night watching news to see what next came up. And now we're back in this. Like, when Trump was in office, my biggest fear was who gonna push the button? You know what I'm saying? Thank God that didn't happen. When Biden was in office, no, he wasn't perfect. No president was perfect, not even Obama. But when they did the job, they did the job. They didn't try to do anything to hurt people. I mean, there was deportation in the last 8 years. But this way that is going about, how they doing it is wrong. Snatching people out of their homes, their jobs, the car with their family in it, leaving their kids sitting there. For crying out loud, I hope this is not true what I'm hearing about. There's a child right now that got deported, but because we have the medical abilities to save this child's life, this child is back over there with no kind of medical attention. So it's like, what's going on here, everybody? What are we doing? And right now, everybody hates everybody. And let me just say this. Y'all can see I'm African American. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't lie to you. You can see my complexion, melanin. But when folks are mad at us because we did not help support, well, you know what? I think the term is "we told you so." And on top of that, now you mad at us more. Because beforehand, there were some people who are getting shipped out of here. Their race didn't care about us. Now they mad because we didn't stand with you. We told you so. This is not our fight. We're not tired of fighting. But if we sat here and said, don't do it, and you still did it, this is your fight. This is your mess. You have to clean that up. Now, I'm not saying that we won't help you out, but it's been too many times that we had stood for everybody, but when it came down to my race, nobody want to stand for us. So now we got to the point that, okay, you got this. That's why you see my people saying boots on the ground. I heard about this stuff that's going on with these colleges, how these kids are being teased and messed with and all that stuff and threatened. They need to stop doing that. But this dude who was just in Minnesota the other day, killing the Democrats, is that even necessary? That's a life. It doesn't take the title away from them. That's a life. The people who are being arrested for just protesting, that's ridiculous. This man, and I'm being honest with you, I have relatives in the military, and they will tell you to have a parade is a sign of weakness. America does not use parades with the military to prove that we're strong. America is strong. As long as we as Americans stick together, that is the reason why we're strong. This is a country that's supposed to be for freedom. The word freedom stands for something. Let me give you a very Statue of Liberty. Let me give you a very history. Now, some of y'all might know, some of y'all might not. I used to think the Statue of Liberty was just a regular statue, nothing big. I've never seen it before, and I'm more eager to see it now than ever. The Statue of Liberty was designed to represent not only America, but freedom. So in case y'all don't understand why it's very important to me, it's because when you go to see the Statue of Liberty, you can only see from the ankle, not even the ankle, from the knee all the way up. And when I talk about it, because she's wearing a long dress. The Statue of Liberty, if you go to the top, you might be able to see her feet. On the bottom of her feet, there is a chain that's broken. That chain represents freedom. People cannot see that. The history of the Statue of Liberty was supposed to be, the chain was supposed to be in her hand that's broken, not the book. That's why it's very important for me to see the Statue of Liberty. And if I could see it, I would love to just check it out. And that's what I love about the Statue of Liberty. Our country was for freedom. It didn't matter what color you are, what race you are. This country is for freedom, for people to come, to seek refuge, to try to build a life so they can raise their family and feel at home. This country has never, and I'm not talking about the United States, the land itself has never done anything wrong. It's just the people who are in control, who are taking our country and running it to the ground. And that should stop. There should be something. So my Democrats, my Republican brothers and sisters, do something, because this is ridiculous. This should not be happening right now as we speak. When I go to the polls to vote, I vote with the confidence of that male or that female running this country the right way and not running it to the ground. I still believe that the president, if you get the right people around him, can stop him from doing the things that he's doing. But as long as you got people who do not understand how to run this country, they're going to have the same problems. And that is why we are going through the ups and downs now, because nobody is stopping the mistakes that are being made. That has to come to an end. I believe in God, and I'm not trying to offend nobody. If you don't believe in God, that's you. This is me. I believe in God. I believe that God had us all here for a reason. God's whole thing was to love one another, not to judge, not to hate on one another. And now we took everything and just turned it to hell. So until we get our shit together, we will always keep having this problem. So keep the marching, keep marching, keep up the protests, but do it in a safe way. The looters, they're only taking advantage of the marching. And if you're a person who believes in the right thing, you see this happen, stop them, because they're making it look bad. Don't give fuel to the fire. If you know, you know. But I will say this. We have to get our shit together. What are we doing? I believe in your voice means something. Use it. The pen is mightier than the sword. Use it. Just don't sit there and be fussing and don't do nothing. So, I'm going to end this video. I've already been over 10 minutes. But I'm going to pray for everybody, to myself. And I hope that this country get their stuff together. We as Americans can come together and stand as one. Remember, 9/11 was a terrible event for America. We stood together before, during, and after those planes had hijacked and killed a lot of lives that shouldn't have been killed. We stood together. Why can't we keep that energy? So, once again, my prayers go out to everybody. And also, I want to say something that was bothering me a lot too. The flight in India, flight 171, we had the one survivor. For those who lost their lives, I'm praying for you too. That's a sad way to go. So all these folks out there, I love y'all. I respect y'all. And do me a favor. Leave a comment. Let's share me your thoughts about how you feel about what's going on. And if you like to subscribe, you can. Y'all stay safe. Be blessed out there, all right? Peace out.